Hello, everyone. Today is the fifth of March, 2025. I got a case of the yawns, but it's okay. We got our question. Well, sorry, that was in Missouri. That's the other video. But we got the questions of the day. Questions of the day. So let's start with the black book and see what we got for March. And I do apologize, I didn't do my tarot card deck this week, but I will try to do it next week. So I'll try to get back into it. I meant to do it last night, and I got sidetracked or whatever. So I'll try to do it next week. Num nums. I passed my page. I keep passing it. There we go. March the 5th. What do you like most about yourself right now? What do I like the most about myself right now? I don't know. That's a tough question. What do I like? I like a lot of things about myself, but what do I like the most? That I keep going, I guess. Seems like a good enough answer to me. I keep on keeping on. That's what I do. Keep trying new things, and I keep on keeping on. I keep on trucking. Alright, now let's see what we got in this one. Alright, so here we go. So, the first question. What lies do you tell yourself? None. I'm pretty much a straight shooter. I tell myself like it is, like I tell everybody else like it is. If you don't like it, oh well. Now, I may not always, my information may not always be correct, but that doesn't necessarily make me a liar. That just means I can be wrong. Alright. Have you ever snuck in somewhere where you shouldn't have been? If so, where? Have I snuck into places? Snuck into J.C. Penney's once, actually, completely by accident. If that makes any sense, we snuck in through the salon. We thought the store was already open, so we went in through this where the salon was, and then the workers asked us how we got in. We told them came in through the salon. It's like, yeah, we're not open yet. Like, oops. Well, now that you're here, you can go ahead and look all y'all want. You're fine. But we can't open the registers up, so you can't really buy anything for another hour. But you can keep looking if you want. Like, okay, fine. So, yeah. That, and then one of the Irish fests a long time ago. We kind of snuck into the Irish Fest. So again, I think if I'm not mistaken, we actually snuck in by accident. We just went in. We saw an opening between the food trucks. So like, okay, we just want to see what was going on. I think, and then so we went in through that way. And we were having a good time and all that. And then later on, we saw where people were checking in, like, oh, they're paying to get in. Like, oh, well, we're already in, so I'm not going to worry about it. So, yeah, we did that. I don't know if you could do that now, but we did do that. So, what dish or food, usually served hot, do you think is better cold? don't know if I think it's better cold. That's a tough one. I mean, the one thing I can think of right now would be like coffee, but I think coffee is just as good warm as it is cold. It just depends on the flavor of the coffee, I think. But because some coffees are better cold and some of them are better warm. But um, yeah, that's the only thing I can think of at the moment. What is the worst thing your parents have ever said to you? Um, I don't know. My parents are pretty cool, all in all. I know they've gotten mad at me a couple of times, but I guess the worst thing that they've ever told me is that they were going to blister my ass. But they probably had a good reason for it, so there you go. Um, and by the way, they weren't actually going to blister my ass, but you get the gist. What was your worst nightmare? What was my worst nightmare? Like, are we talking about dream nightmares or like reality nightmares? I don't know. I'm going with dream nightmares. And I'm trying to think now. What was my worst? The worst dream nightmare that I had was back when I was a kid. I don't know why I had the dream, but basically it was like these guys that are coming into Lamont and they're like murdering everybody. And they came up to our house, and right when they opened, and don't get me wrong, I guess it's because I already seen them shoot a couple of other people or whatever. But they came up to the front door. My dad was about to answer the door, and that's when I woke up. So I just know it gave me the heebie-jeebies when I was younger. I had that nightmare, and then I had one nightmare about a giant spider. I don't know why, but yeah, it's like a giant daddy long legs spider, like big enough that it can eat you. So I guess that kind of scared me a little bit. Let's see. Do you hold a grudge? I don't think so. I like to think I have moved past a lot of things. But don't get me wrong, at the same token, like if you're one of those people that have that I no longer, that because trust and respect is something that you earn. You don't just get those things; you earn those things. So if you violate your trust or your, you know, you draw or your respect, I don't see that as holding a grudge. I mean, like I forgave you, but the same token, you still got to earn that respect, and you have to earn that. You know, you have to earn that trust, and you have to earn that respect back. You don't just get it back because I forgave you, and it may take a while to earn it back. And if I see that you haven't really earned it back yet, I don't give it to. I don't give you my trust, and I don't give you my respect. Like I said, doesn't mean I didn't forgive you. Those things are earned. They're not just given back. Have you ever crashed a wedding? No. Um, in your opinion, what is the most toxic personality trait? The most toxic. I would say haters and doubters. They're the most toxic. Because, and the thing is too that I think of anyway, or I think anyway, is a lot of the people that are haters about a lot of things, or doubters about a lot of things, are probably doubters of their own life or haters about their own life. But like I said, their attitude and all that. But my thing is like their attitude of hating or doubting. It's like a cancer. It spreads to the rest of the group or whatever. So that's why I say they're the worst, because once you get that into your group, it's hard to get rid of. How are you quirky? I drink coffee. I drink coffee and I drink Mountain Dew. That makes me quirky. Is there something missing from your life? A house, but we're working on it. I mean, we've got an apartment, but we're renting a house, but we want our own house, but we're working on it. Too much is never enough of blank. Money. Too much is never enough. I know I'm a little over. So I'm going to stop right there. So that gets us in. And that's all I got for y'all today for the questions of the day. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.